Milton. I am from Brazil, am fluent in English, and have a hard time understanding when and how to use the term probe. When to use that as a verb and when to use it as a noun. Take the verb out and just write the letter V and try to build a sentence, okay? Make it a simple sentence. After a 3-month N, right? Because you'd have to have a noun there. After a 3-month N, noun. So what is a probe as a noun? Well, that could be it's sort of like an investigation. So you could say after a 3-month investigation, noun. After a 3-month probe, noun. Now, probe could also be a physical object, but it's often used as like an investigation. So that would be one way to do it, would be to just build a sentence and then stick in there a synonym or a word that has a similar or the same meaning. In my example, the synonym noun would be investigation. So build your sentence with the word investigation. Now, if I want to take the same meaning, what's the verb form of investigation? Investigate. So now I'm going to build another sentence. My first sentence was, after a 3-month investigation, that would be the first part, comma, he was found innocent of blah, 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 blah. So you make a sentence like that. Okay. Turn that into a verb, investigate, okay? The records were investigated to see if, and then finish the sentence. The records were investigated to see if, the records were probed to see if. If you wanted to make a science fiction example, you could say, one alien ship probed another one. That would be to try to use sensors in Star Trek to understand how many life forms are on the other ship, right? Oh, we're being probed. So the best thing you can do is try to build those sentences with synonyms. Now, one other way to use probe as a verb would be to ask deeper questions, right? So if I could say a sentence like this, I would say, I wanted to push a little bit further and ask questions about, maybe I was questioning someone. I wanted to push a little bit further and ask some questions about his past relationships. Okay, now I'm going to take the word push out and I'm going to use probe instead. I wanted to probe further and ask some questions about. So there I'm just using a synonym to help me build the sentence, then put probe in because it can be used in that way, sort of going into, sometimes invade, sometimes investigate, sometimes move forward. It can be used in a lot of different ways, that specific word. So whenever you're not sure about a word, look up the different synonyms of the word and then start building sentences, and you'll start to uncover the way that it tends to be used. The other thing that you can do is go to vocabulary.com or to thefreedictionary.com, and you can usually find a lot of example sentences that should include the word that you're wondering about in all forms with example sentences. Study the example sentences, try to make your own examples similar to those, and you'll start to get a feel for it. That would be my advice, Milton. Good question. If you guys haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button, of course, subscribe, and check out my full courses in the links in the description.